Hello, welcome back. Last time, SAC gave me a whole lot of trouble despite fundamentally being relatively simple. I think I know a few things I want to do to evaluate possibility space differently, but that was how I learned it there in SAC. Deficient. What's this about? So we got key, permanent block, chest, which goes here where there's a crystal. Okay, another 2-room one. Permanent chest, no way to make unpermanent, therefore, yeah, no jars or anything. Oh wait, hang on, there was a jar spot in there, wasn't there? Yes, okay, there is a jar. Okay, so very similar format to the previous one, it's just the ledge is in here instead of out there. Alright, yeah, this is extremely similar. This is SAC Part 2. So yeah, I'm not getting up there with the key. I can jar. Okay, here we go again. I'm sure there's something useful about that top spot there. Nothing good really happened as a result of what I did, except this does get me nowhere. Okay. Here we go again. The key is impermanent, by the way. So, if I block here and take a jar. First I should know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take that jar into the... well, that won't help me. Okay, so, principles. Right, hold on. Before principles, what am I doing? Ooh, that's a good question. What am I doing? So I'm bringing the one and only key that exists here to this door. Then in that same layer, I also must bring that green block up here? Oh, that block has a lot that it needs to do for me. Okay, so I'm never carrying anything up, since I have only one block. The range of possibilities is jump empty-handed from here with block assistance. Can't get up there. Jump empty-handed from here with block assistance. Jump with an object with block assistance here to put it on this ledge. I'm pretty sure I'm going to bring a jar here, enter it, retrieve the key, exit it, while also having moved the block here, open this door with the key, move the block to the other side of the door, jump on the block, which I do need to get over that ledge, and touch the crystal. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I might be able to paradox here. If I can destroy this chest with the door. Yeah, I'm not so sure that part's gonna happen. Okay, so mandatory first step is this. There is nothing I can do that's of any interest before this, right? Let's make sure. I can bring the key in, but why would I? Well, no, pretty sure I don't want to. Okay, so if I hop into a jar here, and then hop back... well, if I hop out with a jar and hop into that jar, I end up here, which is a place where I could bring the key, or the block. So what happens exactly if I... yeah, how does this look? I'll take a jar. I'll get back in here and pick up that block. Enter that jar. Throw the block. Yeah, cool, but I can't make it over there now. Okay, so but my jar spot is... hold on, right, so jar spot implications. What does it mean for the position of the jar thingy to be there? Does it mean anything? Okay, here's the thing I can do. Yes, I can do this thing. So here's a jar. Here's a jar. Jump into jar. Throw this jar over there. And now what I have is a way to jump out of this room and return in this spot, right? Actually, yes. Conveniently, the purple is at the bottom. That's incredibly convenient for this. Cool, okay. So I've moved the block there. That's an important step. I just need another jar all the way up. What layer am I in right now? That was layer 2, okay. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be real hard to think about, so that's how it is. So, if I take a jar here, this is layer 2. This is layer 1. Here's a jar that goes to layer 2 with nothing particularly interesting about it. How am I ever I'm going to bring the key into a jar, that's how. Okay. Or into... Hold on, no. Okay, I jump into a jar to exit the... Oh boy. So these two jars are identical, right? Let me just make sure I understand what I've done. That one teleports me onto that ledge because that's where it was created from. That one teleports me onto the ledge because that's where it was created from. Okay, now the other... Wait, what? Hold up. How did I use... So jar is created from there. Okay, right, if I take it in... So the jar sets my respawn position in 2 different ways. To the spot the jar was created from when I jump into it. Then after having jumped in, to the place the jar was set down in the world after I exit the room, which is the much more interesting one of those. So obviously I need a chain of... At some point I'm going to have to bring that chest into this jar, I think. I need a chain of what? Let's see, I did get as far as... Right, yeah, so I jump into this, which takes me here. I pick up the block and jump out. If that particular jar could have had the key in it, I wouldn't be done, but I would be a step... Okay, which jar was that? Let's try taking the key into this layer. Is that the correct way to do that? I think so. So if key is down here... Here's a jar containing the key. Okay, this is the key jar. I don't want to jump into that until I'm ready to retrieve the key and pop out at the level where the door is. But also the green block needs to be there? I need another... Wait, what would I do with another jar? Jump into it. With the chest. Okay, so additional jar at the top level. I'm taking the chest in here? I think so. Okay. Chest goes over there. I hop out. Although I could go into the chest now and make another. Or use that to bring the block up. Okay, yeah, so I can bring the block up at any time. I think right at this moment I have a route to victory. how well do I understand that route? So jumping out of this will take me back to the top level, shattering the rightmost jar. The leftmost one contains the key. I'm not ready to consume it yet. So I go in here. Key jar is still with me. I need to be careful what I do here. Don't hop out of this ever. I want to go into the chest to get the block, and I'm done. I think I solved it. So I take the block out of here. Block goes there. Key jar is still with me. Chest doesn't need to be here anymore. I'm juggling objects in a small space, and it's about to get smaller, kinda. Yeah, I need to bring the chest up here. Okay, I need to be careful which of these objects I go into. I think this will take me into the chest, because I need the block up here. Okay, that doesn't work unless I've tossed the block down. Which I can do from here. I haven't lost anything. Okay, I gotta do a gentle little toss. There we go, I did it. Okay, into the chest. Pick this up. Block is now here, everything is, so now I want to go into the jar. Easier said than done. I could take the jar into the chest and that would be super fine and easy. Would it be easier at this point? Oh dear. Help? Huh. There's no room here. If I go into... All I want to do is go into that jar right now. But there are two things. Okay, jar or chest is fine. I'm gonna... Okay, this is real awkward. Wait, that chest was on the block in my hand. Okay, so what's gonna happen if I jump, juggle, and go in? I went into the jar, which is exactly what I wanted. Great, okay. So I get the key. There's just not enough space to do stuff there, but it worked itself out. Okay, I'm here. I did what I needed to do. That tiny little ledge there had a bit of a space deficiency. I'm pretty sure you can't, like, go above the level in a place like that. Okay, so that's the crystal. It's not impossible there is a paradox there, because it has a green chest. Let's see, so if I'd retrieve the key... Let's see, I'd have to go into the chest, destroy the chest, and exit the chest. I can destroy the chest with a door. Hold up, is this something that I was able to do back here? No, there's no door here. Let's just think about the chain of dependencies here. So the chest would have to come to rest. Yeah, I can paradox. I'm pretty sure. That requires redoing what I did to solve this, which is fine. I think I know what I did. I first jarred up a key. Key jar is the left one, as before. I made another jar, and I made another jar. The third jar was the one that I took the chest into. And then I just popped right back out after throwing it over there. Did I? Probably. Let's assume I did. So I take the key jar into the non-key jar. Toss it over with the chest. Everything gets very awkward. Right, so to get the block up, I enter the chest. It's no problem. So I want to take this here like this. Oh, I have a problem here, don't I? No, I think it's fine. I'm gonna enter this chest just like a couple of times. My jar's not with me. Okay, well, I can fix that. Okay, yeah, so I just want to... Oh, no, I can't. Not that way. Okay, so hang on. Let me just first understand how to destroy the chest. That might not be so simple. Okay, so let me first just understand how I solved the puzzle in the first place. Let's start there. Alright, jar, you stay here for now. Chest. Yeah, no, all the objects have to be right here on this ledge. Alright, so I leave the jar, go into the chest. Redo that because my block's in the wrong place. Right, do this gentle little toss off the edge without falling myself. Take the block out. Yeah, okay, this doesn't yet let me paradox. Ah! That's fine, I can redo it. So I go in there, I take the block out. I leave it here. I enter the jar without doing anything else. Easier said than done. So right, if I... So the jar takes priority over the chest in that situation. So here's the key. The idea would be I need to get into this state. I might have actually... Okay, so with this door open... No, I can't jar this up. Okay, so I redid my solution, yes. And just to verify something. Yeah, I can kind of go up here, but there's nothing. Whoa, I can sort of like hang my head on the ceiling a little bit. That's awkward. I want to be inside the chest twice right now, so that I can exit once, see it destroyed. Actually, just once would be fine. Wait, all I have to do is go into the chest and back out, right? This will do, I think so, actually. No, it's still there in this room because the door is open here. Yeah, I need to already be embedded in one that will take me to a door closed state. So if I were to exit from here, I'd end up at the top layer with nothing. So can I do that with an extra layer of embedding? The answer might be no. But what if it's yes? Shouldn't that work just fine? No, it won't. Maybe it will. So... Oops, that's fine. That's actually exactly what I wanted. This is the key jar, so no special connectivity to anything here. I'm going to be taking this deeper. Now, if I'm making another... Well, no, the key jar has to go up top. That's why I'm not taking it with me now. Or am I? No, I don't think I am. Yeah, it's at this point that I need to have thrown the chest over to the right. And I do have to pop out to get the jar in the key jar. And they have to stay there. Fragile objects that they are. This feels like it's probably possible. How would I tell, though? Okay, so this is again just the same thing I've done before. Key jar into jar. Yeah, at this point, there is zero reason I cannot just do an extra chest embed. I can do it right here, right now, without anything else. Just jump in that chest, and everything stays in the state that it's currently in. Alright, so I got my extra chest embed. No, the key jar needs to come with me, which is not fine, because... Yeah, that's the problem, because it only exists, in another place. Yeah, so I want to take this in here with me, but I can't. Because yeah, jumping into the chest will always put me at the bottom layer, so I can't take anything with me. It'll also always give me a fresh copy of the room, so I can't take anything with me. I'm trying to destroy the chest in the door. While inside the chest... Yeah, I mean that's the entire thing, and not inside a jar, inside the chest. So I haven't lost anything yet. This is still on a victory route. Okay. So yeah, that's the conflict. I must have the key in existence. One more layer deeper, or... Can I just involve another jar here and make that happen? Okay, I'm in the chest. I'm in the chest. I have a jar. Okay, so I know how to get back to this state. I want to test something. What do I want to test? If I jumped into this jar... That wouldn't mean anything. Because I still have to back out the same way to get to where the key is. However, that might do something for me. Okay, so key jar on the right, non-key jar on the left. What does this do for me? When I go into this jar, I go into a copy of the room that existed there, but it appends that node from my current position. I don't get back to a state where exiting that room would take me back out the chest again. So no, having this jar here doesn't appear to help. So I can still finish the level, but that doesn't help me. Yeah, okay, so the chain of events still needs to be enter chest. Having entered the chest, have access to the key. Open the door. Having entered the chest, have access to the key. Open the door. Put the chest where the door was. And exit back to a place where I would be exiting the chest, not a jar. Okay, I mean, that's a description of what I want to do. And how do I think that could happen? Once I have the means to open the door and destroy the chest... No, hang on. So let's go back one more time. The precondition for this is to be able to enter the chest, and from that state inside the chest without exiting through a jar or the exit, open the door and put the chest there. I think that is impossible. Hold on, is it? What if I brought a jar whose position was set up here and that had the key in it? I'd be going one layer deeper, still have access to the chest. Yeah, okay. So, bring a jar with its position set here. No, the position can't be set there. Because I'd be jumping out. I can only set the position over on the left there. Okay, with the position set over on the left... No, that remains impossible, I think. Okay, well... There might be a way to make this happen, but I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to be satisfied with having cleared that level and explored the possibility of paradoxing here. I'm not convinced it's impossible yet. I don't think I'll get any confirmation of whether there's a paradox here or not, though. Like, either I'm trying to do something impossible, and there's just nothing there and I can never do it, and I can work forever and never get there, or there is one there and it's just really hard to see, and... like, I'll finish all these and I won't get confirmation of whether there's anything more to do there. That's concerning. I guess I could dig into the Lua files and see if, like, paradox stuff is defined there. I don't really like the idea of that, but that might be the best way to go here. A better way to go, again, is just to be satisfied with exploring the possibility, keep it in mind, maybe I'll look at it again later on if I get more insight about ways to paradox in case I am forgetting some. Or, like, ways to permute things. Like, I had a much easier time in there than I would have if I had tried that before SAC. SAC helped give me the necessary ways of thinking, and, you know, shake the rust off, sharpen them up, to be ready here. Then, like, you know, put these levels in the other order, I would have about as much trouble in Deficient as I would have had in SAC, about as much trouble in SAC as I had in Deficient, I suspect. Maybe. Because, yeah, those were very similar in concept, just kind of permuted differently. Okay, cool stuff. I'll see you next time for Sunken.